I've got to try and spin it so it's like side on. This is not going to work. I know for a fact it's not going to work. You ready?
Yep.
Oh! Let's go! It's been busy. What did we do on the weekend? Oh, IFBB, that's right.
Did you go to both?
I did go to both.
How was it?
Really good. The men's show was probably the best amateur bodybuilding show I've ever seen. It was definitely the most competitive show I've ever been at, amateur-wise.
How would you have done if you would have competed?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably second call-outs. What, wouldn't have won juniors? Yeah. I'm almost the master. They have a pro, like over 35s in the pro league.
Yep.
But masters in the amateur league is over 40s. Make that make sense. No, I was listening to another like bodybuilding podcast, and a guy was eating an apple on the podcast, and he eats the entire apple, and then it became like a big debate of like, do people eat the apple? Because I eat the apple core. I also haven't eaten an apple in probably 3 years, to be honest with you. Do you know what I can't get around? Like fake hype before and during a set. You know, there's people that are like, "Come on, let's go." I'm like, no. When you're pressing and someone's over the top of your face, like.
When he's like, one more, I'm like.
Have you been in there a while?
No.
I feel like you didn't go in there.
Get it out.
Did you spray it?
That's gone on the tube. All right, bye guys. Belch told me that I have to tell people about my food hack.
What is it?
Well, I had this quite robust container of food,
Yep.
and it wasn't full. It was like half full. So what I've been doing is accruing my daily intake of food in one container, and then portioning it out like as I need it. So rather than doing like 4 small meals, I put all 4 meals in one big container. I thought it was just I thought this was common knowledge to people. For example, there was this was full of cotta maresi. For those non-Greek speaking viewers, that means chicken and rice. So I think there was at the start of the day there was 300 raw weight rice and 600 raw weight chicken breast. And obviously you're not going to eat that in one meal, but I would split that up over 3 meals. If I'm like eyeballing, as long as I'm getting my daily intake of macronutrients that I need. So I actually spoke about this. When did I speak about this? I thought I spoke about it on the podcast, maybe. I can't remember. So like on comp day, I'll do that. So I'll have like a really big portion of it, like first thing in the morning. And then because I'm busy with clients and what have you, I forget to eat. So then I'm like, fuck, I've got this much left, so I'll eat like half of it, knowing full well that I can eat the other half of whatever's left when I'm in the car on the way home or something like that. No, training's been really good. My body feels the healthiest and strongest that it's probably ever felt. Like now that things are starting to ramp up, you know, I can move the 70, 80 kilo dumbbells comfortably.
Humans should not be able to move the 70 or 80 kilo dumbbell.
Yeah. I pressed 80s at Doherty's on the weekend.
That's why. How did they move?
They were scary. They were scary because the dumbbells were different. So they were the silver Watson ones. Warmed up with the 40s.
Yeah.
Don't make...
I've literally not pressed a fucking 40 kilo dumbbell. Some people have their max bench press is 80 and these motherfuckers holding it in my hand.
So it's always funny, like watching. I feel so guilty when I do it at a public gym because I see someone like with a. I saw this. I did this yesterday actually. Someone was pressing the 32 and a halves, and like he was a reasonably sized guy, and he probably got like 8 reps with the 32 and a halves, and it was a good set. Like credit to him, like well played. And then I think I was doing a tricep extension, and I picked up 30 kilo dumbbells and just did like dumbbell skull crushers with 30 kilo dumbbells and just repped it out like it was nobody's business. And this kid just like looks at me and just goes, just puts his dumbbells back and just walks off. So disrespectful. But if I could get the same contraction out of pressing a 30 kilo dumbbell that I do out of pressing an 80 kilo dumbbell, I'd do it every day of the week. What I Cybex hack squat, 6 plates aside, raw dog that. I've decided, this is the decision that I've made, and anybody that has ever seen me play basketball will tell you that I made this decision many years ago. But I've decided that I'm just not going to play defense or rebound or just run in general. 3-point line to 3-point line, catch and shoot. Thanks for coming. If I can incline dumbbell press the 70s for 10, that will be enormous. That will solidify that I'm the strongest I've ever been. I remember I like came back with the 70s and my shoulder just went and I dropped the dumbbell. Should we fuck around and find out? What's the politically correct terminology for fuck around and find out? we should mess around and see what happens. No, so the session I had yesterday, the only goal I had after I walked in the session was beating Lucas's T-bar row. That's all I cared about. That's all I was.
Did you do that?
Of course I did. No, Lucas is really strong. Yeah, he did 5.5 plates for 6 plus 2. So I did 6 plates for 8 because that's who I am as a person. No, but then every machine I did after that, it's not like I set any world records from a strength standpoint or a weight standpoint, but the mind-muscle connection and the contractions and the meticulousness of my training was elite. Yeah. So being able to like connect with a muscle group, I feel is very, very important from a training standpoint. I was basically in High School Musical 1 and just had my head in the game, really. Okay, let's go. What am I doing? The weekly struggle of putting the backpack on every time. Every fucking time. Indoor soccer? Sign the boys up, let's go. Indoor soccer.
MCFC.
MCFC?
Coming your way. Muscle City Football Club.
I like that.
Right?
I like that. And then we can do an MCMC, so Muscle City Motorcycle Club. Let's check the scales, Mitch. Let's go. 112. Time to up the dose. I see it. Don't put me next to him, bro. Oh, so now he's going to look supremely bigger than me if I stand back here.
Actually does.
Gentle. Very gentle. I was really happy with that. Yeah, really good. So I never usually take my first kind of activation exercises to full failure. I'll take them to like RPE 7 or 8. And then when I do my secondary fly movement after my main 2 compounds of pressing, that's when I'll sort of get into the intricacies of failure and hitting that sort of point of an exercise. Right now we're just trying to stimulate but not annihilate, because we want a lot of our annihilation to come through our main compound presses and our main compound movements. So I'm not going to fry myself now and then make it enable. Make it inept. I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that thought process. I don't want to kill myself before I do my main compounds. That's what I'm trying to say to you right now. I should call him. I should call him.
Him? You mean Jess?
I said what I said. No, I'm just going to warm up with like the 50s. I think, yeah. Hasn't picked up a dumbbell, picks up.
Where are they?
Where are the 50s? Right here. Where is the love? I'm feeling like I'm going to press the 70s today. Feeling like it's going to be a good one. I've got to put someone else's 50 kilo dumbbells away because they couldn't apparently. And then I'll do another feeder set with the 60s and then I'll jump straight to the 70s, I reckon.
They ever reminded of dumbbell 50s?
Were they 50 kilo dumbbells?
They were like 40s at least. They were at least 40s. That's actually crazy. That's like, even though how shit they look.
Jump straight to the 70s. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do, but it's like, have I warmed up enough to go straight to the 70s? Or do I need another like feeder set per se? Yeah, I need another feeder set. A set of 10 fetuses. Curl the 50s, you pussy boy. No, don't, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's like when you see someone with a Bosu ball.
Welcome back to the tube. It's better.
Let's go. Lock in. Come on. Easy, come on. Keep going. Good, let's go. Come on. Come on.
With me?
Yep, I got you. Good. Drive, come on. Let's go. Yep, come on.
No.
Great fucking
I don't know. Yeah, I was. Oh, my right hand. Sorry, you can see I'm like shuffling the dumbbell because it wasn't sitting right. So you spotted the 10th one.
Okay.
Because regardless of what people think, I count the first rep.
You definitely
Oh yeah, when you
100%.
lift it up from scratch.
So yeah, pulling it up from scratch, and then that first rep, like I count that as one.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
It's harder too because you're locking in your slide.
Yeah,
If I'd have helped you up, then
yeah, different story. Yeah. So technically it was, it's full 10 reps. I take another couple of minutes. If I can hit that again for like 7 to 8, like that's very, very good.
Little chest.
All chest. Like all chest. I've got nothing in my delts whatsoever right now. It's all chest. I need enough weight to hit full range of motion.
Yep.
So if I'm just got a dead bar, like an empty bar, I can't touch my chest. I need weight on the bar to push the bar down because my shoulder mobility won't allow it to touch my chest. And it's the same with like a back squat. Like I can't back squat a free bar.
no.
I can't do it. Yeah, when did I do it? I squatted with Matt a couple of weeks back. And like my hands are like on the collars basically. But yeah. I've changed my training up a little bit too. So it's like 2 top sets rather than a top set and a back off lately. So if I can do like a 2 to 3 rep drop off between the 2 top sets rather than increasing the rep range and lowering the weight. Because I'm so strong right now, I'm trying to utilize that and trying to get as much like total poundage moved as possible at like the heaviest weight possible. So doing like 2 sets of 6 plates on the Cybex or 2 sets of 70 kilo dumbbells rather than doing a set of 70s and then a set of the 60s. Like keeping the load as heavy as possible and still sticking anywhere between like that 6 to 12 rep range. So first set I'm aiming for like a 10 to 12 and then the second set I'm aiming for like a 6 to 8 but with the same rep range. Sorry, with the same weight. I've noticed a bit of a difference in terms of like the strength.
Good. Let's go. Come on. Drive. Let's go.
And one more.
Yep. Good. Come on.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Perfect.
Was that 9? The control that I have at heavier weights now is substantially different. So if you watch me pressing the 70s like a year ago, it's fucking all over the place. I need a spot to get up. I need a spot from right. Whereas now it's just like, it's a very good feeling. To be able to move weight that heavy with that much control. I'm proud of myself. Body reaches out to me and sends me an email or a DM and it literally looks like it's just copy and pasted with my name changed at the top. I will not open, I will not reply, I will not respect it even remotely. Like how belittling is that? Yeah, like how disrespectful is that? Trying to think about what's going to be the best return on investment for time and weight moved. So it's like, do I use a Life Fitness knowing full well that I'm not as strong as the last time I used it because I've done more volume? Do I use a hammer strength flat press? Maybe I will do that actually. Be kinder of my shoulders. Never mind, the guy just took the machine. So normally I'll do this movement as like a fly movement, but I might do it as a bit more of like an incline press movement. So it'll kind of change the trajectory of like my elbow path. And then I guess the rotation of which the handles are kind of going to be. So rather than being like a fly, we're kind of looking a bit more of a press. So we're finishing we're finishing pronated rather than in a neutral position. Six plates on the T-bar, did 6 plates aside on the Cybex. I just did 2 top sets of the 70 kilo dumbbells, incline. Yeah, I hit 10. No, I did pec deck first. Yeah, I got 10 the first set and then like 9 the second set or something with the 70s. So yeah, strength's just like fucking sky high right now. So ride the wave and hopefully not hurt myself. That's pretty much where I'm at.
See fucking the Tren Twins.
Did he?
Tore his chest.
Tore his pec?
Flat bench.
To be a flat bench. That's why you never flat bench, bro. One of the Tren Twins. But this goes to prove my philosophy is that if you're not strong naturally before you jump on enhancements and your strength goes through the roof, your tendons and ligaments can't keep up. That's how anyone that's ever torn anything, it's usually because they weren't strong enough naturally. And performance enhancing drugs like steroids will increase muscle size and strength, but they won't increase your tendon strength and ligament strength. And that's what connects the muscle to the bone. So many guys are just like, yeah, I have the muscle strength to be able to do this. And as soon as they come down, twang. Yeah, every time. And it's always someone that wasn't strong enough naturally and then becomes enhanced and their strength goes through the roof and the rest of the body can't keep up. Feel full. Well, yeah, so what are we? 1st of October. So I'll pretty much continue to push until like start to mid of December. And then I'll kind of pull back a little bit over Christmas, let the body recover. I'll probably go back to like a 4-day split, pull back to like a sports TRT, clear out, blood work again, and then we'll ramp it up in like February. And then I think we'll start Pret February, March, April, and then that gives us May, June, July to do shows end of July, start of August. So we're still waiting on the schedule, which won't be released until after the Olympia. So as soon as the Olympia is done, they usually release like the comp schedule for the following 12 months. Pencil in some shows, Japan, China, like easily another 20 plus weeks of trying to add tissue, or at least maintain the tissue that I've got in a recomp phase. But essentially I won't touch a deficit of a diet until end of April. So it's just continue to push food. My endurance from a training standpoint has been pretty good. Like my cardiovascular's endurance has been pretty impressive, like deep into sets. Like I haven't really felt myself getting super gassed. Like my waist control hasn't gone completely out of whack. I can still pull a vacuum. I'm still quite tight in my side shots and quarter turns. And it's just rinse and repeat at this point. And this is just bodybuilding, is just continually improving. And every time you reach a new weight, it's just you get better every time you hit that weight, or you get better every time you. Yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, we're locking in. Like I said, strength sky high. Hit another PB today out of nowhere. So we're pretty much hitting PBs every session at the moment, and I'm recovering really well. I think that's the biggest takeaway, is that my sessions are really good, but I'm recovering really well. So my sleep's improving. I still see Mario every week for treatment. Protein's good. Obviously, like PEDs are going to help from a recovery standpoint. You know, all of those factors playing a role. You know, if it's trying to take all of those 1%ers and those little bits and pieces as much as possible, and they all add up every single day. Consistency is key. So that's a wrap. Chest and some arms done. Really good session. I think I've got legs tomorrow and then rest Thursday. So try and tick off a really good week of training. But you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.